Hola, soy Jesús y esto es By Channel. Vale, ya vamos a terminar por fin la ruta de Al, entrando aquí al castillo y vamos a empezar con la de Celica. Así que vamos a leer. Aquí.
Thanks to you, the castle is finally rid of those imperial dastards. Oh, what a joy to watch them run. We're finally free. You have my heartfelt thanks. Truly.
Hemos recuperado el castillo.
The Chancellor retreated to his fortress west of the northern forest. He'll be begging Rigel for help now, so he will. What a piece of filth. Leave his men behind to die in his stead.
Vamos a ese objeto. A ver. Parece que no. No. Vale, vamos a movernos. Cámara del tesoro. ¡Uy! Eso suena interesante. ¡Oh! ¡No! Vale, bueno, ahora tenemos una disputa entre qué armas le ponemos a Claire. Eso es una... vino de Marma. Frío del tesoro. Oh, ¿qué es esto? Vale, no parece que pudiéramos coger nada más. Pero, ¡buah! La antijinete que evoluciona a la Ronfalla, que es la que lleva Claire en el Fire Emblem Heroes. Entonces ahora tenemos aquí un problema porque hemos conseguido la lanza de Claire.
The Regelian Imperial household gave us that sword as a sign of friendship. I don't know what use to say has for it. Oh, it's a powerful sword and no lie. But only in the hands of the right wielder. And that wielder isn't him.
Ah, habla de la espada real, que si no me equivoco es la espada para Al. Sí, bueno, eso ya lo sabíamos. Y vamos. Tenemos que rescatar a Matilda, ¿no? Que está por aquí.
It's true we have made great strides by recapturing the castle. But Chancellor Desay, the man who started all this, remains at large. And the Regelian army yet lingers inside our kingdom's borders. To free Sophia, we must find Desay, slay him, and drive Rigel back for good. Yes? You are our commander now. We would hear your opinion on this. Oh, right. My opinion. Well, what are our options? We could be defensive, garrison the castle, and wait for Rigel to come to us. Or we could take the fight to them. The choice is yours. I see. You know, until recently, I'd never set foot outside of Ram Village. This war has been my first glimpse of the kingdom I live in. Unfortunately, I've also seen what it's been reduced to. Needless to say, it's far worse than I'd heard. People are suffering, even dying. But this war, no matter how terrible, has also taught me something. It taught me that when we stand up and fight, we help those people. I don't want to stop helping them now. I want to press on and make as much of a difference as I can. I know this probably sounds empty, maybe even mad. But I think we should keep fighting until we've taken back all of Sophia. So then, will you stand with me? Will you stand and fight?
Mira, Al me ha empezado a tener actitud de líder.
What kind of question is that? Of course we will, silly boy.
Then it seems the matter is settled. But the deliverance shall march. We will put Desay down and scatter the Regelian army to the four winds.
Oh, la emoción, la emoción.
Wow, that gave me goosebumps. Not bad, Not bad. Were you even listening to a thing he said? Your goosebump giver just declared war on the whole damned empire. I know, but I think it was a nice speech. Wait, he did what? No, come on, this isn't war, Gray. He's just going to kick them out. Right, and then Emperor Rudolph will just send a fruit basket to apologize. Come on, Tobin. You can't be so thick that you don't see what's coming.
Faye y Cliff nunca intervienen en esta parte de la historia porque como supuestamente son opcionales, pues nunca hablan como tal por aquí.
You knew it would come to this, didn't you? When you agreed to join the Deliverance, I mean. Oh, come now. You're the one who said all those years ago that Om was different from us. You knew he was going to do something like this one day. I'm not a prophet, Tobin. All I meant was that he's different. Well, you were onto something no matter what you meant. Because now we're starting to see that he's much bigger than we are. I'm proud of him, but I'm also going to miss him. Oh, brother. You poor kid, Tobin.
General Nyson was a magnificent man, but King Lima never did like him. Of course, he never liked much of anything besides his wine and whip. I wager to say he looked upon the general as an obstacle of sorts, too. Because after he murdered the king's children, he pinned it on Sir Myson. You'd have been daft to believe such a thing, of course, which is precisely what the king did. Or perhaps he just saw it as an excuse. Regardless, Myson was found guilty and banished. He's lucky he...
Oh, ahí hay una lanza que vamos a poder coger.
They say all of King Lima's children are dead now, so they do. Oh, but I've heard tale that one of them still lives.
Una de ellos.
Her name was Antis.
Antis.
Princess Antis. Juicy bit of gossip that, eh?
Celica.
Story goes, the villa she lived in was set to blaze some 10 or so years back. Folks thought she burned to cinders. Could be some brave soul up and saved her.
Ah, pues si no lo sabía, bueno, perdón. Si no sabéis, Antis es
Princess
Celica.
Antis had a brother from a different mom, but they were still close. After that fire at the villa, however, neither body was found. I often dreamed that at least the princess managed to escape somehow.
Y dame esa lanza. Uy, y dame ese escudo. Y... ya. Vale.
Beg pardon, Commander, but would you mind coming back a little?
Pues... y me da igual. Pero, amigo, la urna habrá algo. ¿Y por aquí? No. Pues vamos aquí.
Well, if it isn't the good men and women of the Deliverance. I was hoping I'd run into you. Please, allow me to welcome you to the castle. I served Zophia's king for many years, you know. If you need anything, just ask. Thank you. That's very kind. This is my first time here, so I'll admit to feeling a bit lost. My grandfather, Sir Myson, spoke of it on occasion, but... Sir Myson, the Zophian general? Yes, that's the one. I'm his grandson, Om. He lived in this castle long ago, didn't he? Well, yes, but how very odd. I knew the general quite well, and...
Claro, eso es lo raro. Me dice... mi mujer, mi hijo.
Huh?
I beg your pardon, good sir, but that simply cannot be the case. Om is most certainly related to...
No, I assure you, General Myson told me himself.
Adiós. Se empieza a tapasquear.
I have no family, he said. Clear as day it was. But wait, If I'm not...
Pay him no mind, Alm. The old man's probably just confused is all. It was a long time ago.
Yes, that must be it.
¡Ja! Ya se empieza a saber que Alm no es nieto. Que no recuerda entonces a Alm de que
Commander Alm, please proceed up. A visitor is waiting for you.
A visitor? I'm afraid I can't.
No es Celica, ¿no? Yo juraría que ellos se encontraban más adelante. Ah, no. Ah, mira aquí. Bueno, pero primero vamos a coger el objeto. No puedo coger el pan ese de ahí. Y por aquí no hay nada más que sea interesante. No. Vale, vamos a hablar ahora con él.
It's good to see you, boy.
Grandfather, what are you doing here?
I have my reasons. Look how far you've come, Alm. You're a man grown now. You've been through quite a bit since leaving the village, haven't you?
I suppose. But, Grandfather, I'm sorry I never said goodbye or thanked you for all you did for me. I still feel guilty about that. But I think I made the right choice. I'm the commander of the Deliverance now. And together, we've already liberated the southern outpost and this castle. So you see...
I didn't come here to pick apart your actions, Alm. I came here to ask you a single question. Are you ready?
Am I ready?
Indeed. For once you march on Rigel, you place yourself in the hands of destiny. You won't be able to stop the events that unfold. No one will wish you well. Many will even try to stop you. Unexpected tragedy is sure to follow. That is the price of what you're about to undertake. So I ask again, are you ready to take the lives of others into your hands? Are you ready to shoulder all of their burdens? And are you ready to fight and bleed until Sophia and all of Valentia is saved?
I am. I know I may be in over my head, and I still have much to learn. But when I say I will fight for my kingdom, I will fight for my kingdom. No one will stop me. Nothing will break me. I'll see it through to the very end.
Very well. I've seen that look before. Must run in the blood.
Huh? What do you mean?
You'll understand in time, boy.
Say, that reminds me. This old man downstairs was saying some strange things. He told me... Huh? What's that noise?
Well, well. The people have gathered to get a look at their new hero. You should go greet them.
Oh, han cortado ahí justo en la parte interesante.
Burn this memory into your heart, boy. These are the people whose burdens you will carry the rest of the way. Remember what lies upon your shoulders.
And so it was that Sophia Castle was liberated from Desai's clutches, causing the Zophian people to greet their new hero with raucous cheers. However, what Alm did not and could not know was that his victory here was but the prelude to a longer and far more bitter conflict.
I bear ill tidings, Emperor! The rebel army has taken back Sophia Castle!
And what of Berkut?
Sire, Lord Berkut withdrew and rejoined with the main force.
Pathetic.
Jeddah.
Pathetic. A Regalian knight, the Emperor's sworn defender, scurrying away like a rat. My arcanists would never have painted so sorry a picture.
Hold your tongue, Master Jeddah!
Why should I? I merely speak the truth.
You said the leader of this deliverance is named Alm, correct?
Yes, Emperor. He assumed command after Sir Clive of the Knights of Sophia stepped down.
Did he now?
¿Sabría qué? Vamos con Celica ya, vamos con Celica ya. No.
Rudolph, die! You took everything! Everything I ever loved! You took Sophia! You took my friends! And now, Celica too!
Please stop! What's going on? Can't you see me? Stop this! I'm begging you, please!
Celica teniendo premoniciones o algo así. O simplemente era un sueño. Madre mía.
Hey, why are they clanging that infernal bell?
Apparently the king's passed away. That's what Noma said, at least.
The king? But isn't that... He was...
Oh dear. I hope she's dealing with this okay.
You're certain I can't dissuade you from going, little one?
I must, Noma. It's been years since crops last grew on Sophian soil. Our barren fields have fallen victim to terrors. The Regalians have invaded. I fear some ill must have befallen the Earth Mother Milla. I can't help but feel this is all related. I know it.
Perhaps it is at that. I'll not deny that the kingdom of Sophia faces her darkest hour in some time. More sick and hungry come to the Priory's door each day seeking aid.
The key to everything lies with Milla. I shall travel to her temple and learn what's become of her.
Yes, but little one. You know well the reason Myson placed you in my care. With the king's passing, you are the last living member of the Sophian royal line.
Sí, que pobrecita, una familia desestructurada tenía con el padre.
There are many who would seek to use you, or even end you. That threat is greater now than ever, yet you would still leave, knowing that?
I must. Even if my decision betrays the care you and Myson have shown me. You've done so much to keep me safe, and it breaks my heart to pain you. But what calls me to do this goes beyond my heart. I can only ask your forgiveness, Noma.
Keep your cries of forgiveness, little one. I'll not give what isn't required. If this is your mind, I won't object. Follow the path before you. Trust in it as I in you.
Thank you, Noma.
Of course. But you must take care. The blight in Sophia is worse even than you know. You've uncommon talent as a warrior priestess, but carelessness is fatal. Ah, and you mustn't forget Miller's turn wheel.
I wear it always. You know that.
Ah, que ella también tiene una rueda de Mila.
I'm certain it will prove helpful on your journey.
Thank you, Noma, for everything. Well then,
You're leaving this very instant? Surely you can stay until the bell's last peal. It rings to mourn your father's passing, as you know.
I'll never think of that man as my father.
Sí, menos mal, hija.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Little one.
When Rigel broke the divine accord, this plague of terrors fell upon us. But surely their own lands must be suffering the same fate. What could have driven them to invade Sophia at such a price? I would dearly love to know what's going through Emperor Rudolph's mind.
Lately, Nova sees boat after boat filled stern to bow with hungry refugees. But alas for them, this island's no better off than anywhere else. We're even poorer than most, what with pirates seizing inbound supply ships. We'll soon have naught to eat but what fish the waves see fit to provide. These are dark times we face.
¿Hay objetos por aquí? No. Mira Mila. ¡Oh! ¿Qué es esto? ¿Fernand?
Ah, there he is. Fernand!
Lady Matilda, did you need something?
I am looking for Clive.
We're not attached at the hip, you know.
No, but you are like brothers. Perhaps I just think of you as a single entity. In any case, pray forgive me if I upset you.
I'm not upset.
Are you certain? It seems every time I try to talk to you, you refuse to look me in the eye. If I did something wrong, tell me. I don't want you to hate me.
Hate you? Of course not. But all you ever ask about is Clive.
Oh, right. I can see how that would be grating. It's just... Well, your stories about Clive are far more interesting than the ones he tells.
For true? I can't imagine what I could tell you that he hasn't already.
Oh, if you only knew. I adore talking with him, but... Well, he doesn't know how to loosen up. He's very self-conscious. I want to hear about his misadventures, not just what he thinks I want to hear.
Wait. So he never told you about sneaking into the mess hall before lunch? Or the story of licking the cream off the cake? Surely he's told you about trying to ride those sheep. He scared them so much, they fled the pen and rampaged across the village.
I fear he neglected to mention any of those escapades.
Well, he may look all gallant and composed, but let me tell you, Clive can be quite the ruffian when no one is looking. He makes me look like a saint. I suggest you be careful.
Your suggestion is noted. This is why I like talking to you, Fernand. But it's not the only reason.
Oh?
Of course I enjoy hearing about Clive, but I also enjoy watching you as you tell the stories.
Is that so?
Your eyes light up when you talk about him. I can tell how happy it was for the two of you to grow up together. It's a type of affection that he and I will never have.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
All I know is that I'd like to see the site of Clive's sheep rampage. Or visit the kitchen where you defrocked that poor cake.
Well, I'd be happy to take you. I'm not just saying that. We can all go together. You, me, and Clive.
Thank you, Fernand. I would love that.
Of course, you'll need to get Claire's permission first. But she guards her brother like a lion, so be warned.
Oh, I am well aware. Maybe you can tell me what she likes, so I don't have to face her empty-handed.
Leave it to me.
Está bien. Oye. No nos pegaba mucho en el momento en el que estamos, pero bueno.
Celica, I heard the news. You're going to the Temple of Mila, right? If so, then I'm going too. You can't say no.
Thanks, May. To be honest, I'd welcome the help.
Good, because I'm coming too. I'm not letting the two of you off on your own.
Letting us? You say that like you think you can keep us safe.
I do, and I can. I'll be more help than you, at least.
Rude and wrong. I can conjure lightning, Bowie. Big, hurdy lightning. What have you got? Fire? Maybe I'll call you if I want.
Con eso igual más una castaña. Qué genial es Mai.
Let's just say you'd both be a great help and leave it at that, shall we? I know I'll be counting on you both. This isn't going to be an easy journey. Still, I'm glad I'll have such good company.
No, no te vayas, que aquí tenemos que coger eso, 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 eso y hablar con Jenny.
Celica, can I go with you?
Claro, Jenny. La pobre la dejan ahí abandonada. Uy, dos fuentes. A ver. Velocidad. Uy, velocidad. Y ataque. ¡Oh! Difícil decisión esta. A ver, velocidad. 6, 7, 4 y 5. Una Celica. Una Bowie. Y ataque 8, 9, 8 y 7. Es que yo creo que más velocidad. Más velocidad Celica. ¿Por qué no? Ataque van bien, la verdad.
Ships leaving the port will get us to the mainland. We should head there now. Though that does mean we'll have to pass through the cemetery on our way. Rumor has it there have been terrors appearing there as of late. Let's be ready for anything.
Espérate, quiero ver el inventario que lleva. Oh, llegaba la daga de oro. Y... vale, nada. Madre mía, con lo que me gusta mi grupo de Celica.
Milady, this graveyard we're passing through. Why are we again?
Because it's the only way to port.
Yes, but there's been talk of terrors around here as of late.
So there has. Best keep our wits about us then, hmm?
But, milady, I'll face down thieves or rogues any day, but terrors are different.
Oh, Bowie. How can you be so scared of spooks and spirits at your age?
Shove off, would you? A man can't help what gives him fright. Oh, not you too, milady. You wound me.
I'm sorry, Bowie. I was just remembering my brother.
Brother? I didn't realize you had one.
Yes, though by different mothers. He was a sweet thing, but meek, frightened to death of ghosts. Then he became one, alas, and much too young. Were he alive, you two would have been quite alike, I'm sure.
Milady,
Way to go, Bowie. Your whining's gone and dredged up a bunch of sad memories for Celica.
What? Why is this my fault?
Because it's always your fault. Now suck it up and get ready to fry some foes, terrors or otherwise.
Me encanta este grupo porque no sé si se complementan súper bien las personalidades de todos.
Terrain bears no influence on magic. I remember Sir Myson saying so.
Listen close, friends. Do not be shy about when and where you attack. Even if our foes cower in the woods, our spells will find their mark.
No se ven afectados por las particularidades del terreno. ¿Se usan las particularidades del terreno? Vale.
I'm at the top of my game. I'm ready to roll.
I'm ready for anything.
Buah, es que Celica tenga magias y espada. Uf, nada más empezar. Qué genial, por favor. Mírala. Guapa y guapa. La cosa que tengo que llevar cuidado es que aquí todos son magos, por lo tanto todos se quitan vida atacando. Menos mal que está aquí Jenny. La cosa es que Celica cuando ataca de cerca, contraataca a la defensa. Porque ataca con la espada para no quitarse vida con los hechizos. Da muy poca experiencia, ¿no? Celica puede atacar con la espada. Celica, ¿me explicas que has fallado 2 ataques seguidos? Qué bonita Jenny. Y la pena, que Jenny no tiene ningún apoyo con ellos. O sea, viven en el priorato todos juntos y solo tienen amistad. Bowie, Celica y Mai. Y Jenny no. No sé, está discriminada. Stop here. Es una frase muy famosa por Celica. ¡Oh! Luego cuando los magos evolucionan, bueno, las chicas, aparte de usar magia, usan espada también. O sea, pasarían a tener la clase que tiene Celica. Y eso es genial. Sin embargo, los chicos se quedan como magos normales ya. En Mai, como pega tantas veces, necesita que estás curándola. Vamos a gastarla con Bowie. Bowie, dale. Oh, Bowie mal. Oh, no lo entiendo. O sea, 85% y fallan los 2 golpes. Ay. Ha ido a suicidarse contra Mai. Oh, o no. Vale, no nos ha suicidado. Porque todos fallan los ataques constantemente. A mí me parece muy bonito que le haya dado golpe. Celica, déjame la pieza ganado. Celica, dale por favor. No. Y dale ahora. Vale.
I fight to protect what is dear. That was a close call. Is everyone all right?
Ah, claro, un cementerio. Examinar siempre lo primero. Oh. Ahí hay algo. Sí. Pez culo. Harina. Harina. Un gato. Te pone morado pescado, ¿no? Vamos a hablar con esta gente que nos dice.
Good day, milady.
¿Sabes el internet por
If so, I fear you may be in for ships aren't sailing, but still, probably best you would.
He may smell like a tavern. If you ever find yourself in... Though if that steel needs a... He's strong, though. I'll give him...
Vamos a movernos por aquí. Muy.
Chancellor to say is villain thinks slaying a
Oh,
king
God,
makes you
yeah,
next
yeah,
to Sir Clive of the Order of Sophian Knights has gathered an army to run him off.
A ver, las conversaciones de los aldeanos muchas veces las paso más rápido porque no te dicen nada relevante. Te repiten todo el rato lo que ya sabes.
Heading out to sea. Be careful out there amongst the waves. A vile man named Barth has named himself Pirate King. He sits in his island hold to the east and just the other day, a man like as not, you'll meet the same.
Lady Priestess, welcome. Something I can help you with today?
I need to book passage to Sophia Harbor.
I'm afraid that's a difficult wish to grant, even for you, Priestess. This patch of sea is teeming with pirates of late. It's just too dangerous.
Oh, that's no good.
That being said, if Milady were to do something about those pirates, well, that'd be a different matter altogether now, wouldn't it?
You want me to fight pirates?
They've grown bolder by the day, so they have. And yet, His Highness hasn't seen fit to send so much as a single man. This sees our love and livelihood. We can't... what's... Forgive me, milady, but I can't get you across the sea so long as pirates sail it. I know I ask much of you, Priestess, but if you would lend us your strength... What are we supposed to do now?
I can't believe that old-timer tossed his pirate problem right at our feet. Do we look like the type to fight pirates? We're delicate little blossoms.
Speak for yourself.
Regardless, the man is right. We'll not get anywhere until ships are free to sail again.
What do you propose, milady?
Let's gather what help we can find. The sea is only the start. Sophia is at war, and ravaged by terrors besides. We'll not make it very far traveling alone. We need allies. Strong ones.
Yes, and mad enough to set sail into pirate-infested waters with us. I'm sure they'll just be lining up to take the job.
Vamos a empezar por aquí. Mira qué pescado. Alinque. Un gato pidiendo comida. Mira a casa conmigo. Oh, mira quién tenemos aquí.
You're Saber, yes?
Yep. Who are you, girl?
My name is Celica. The people here speak quite highly of your skill with a blade. I'd like to enlist your services as a protector.
Guard duty, huh? You headed somewhere, or is this a local deal?
We seek the Temple of Mila.
That's awfully far. And I suppose you've already heard about our little pirate problem.
It's the reason I seek your aid, in fact.
Unless you think a few mere pirates are too much for you to handle?
That's real cute. Believe me, lass, I ain't worried about a couple sea rats. All I'm worried about is if you can pay. I don't work charity cases. Especially when I'm risking my own neck.
I'm afraid I haven't much money, but I do have this.
A dagger. Well, ain't you fancy?
Will this be sufficient for your services?
You mean will I risk life and limb for a single dagger? Ordinarily, no. But, since I like your moxie, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a...
Claro, le da la daga de oro, ¿no?
You got a deal. I'll get you to your temple.
Wonderful. You have my thanks, Saber. May, Bowie, did you hear that? He's going to come with us.
This job's got easy money written all over it.
Bicoca, what?
What kind of fool hands over treasure like this without batting an eye? She really must be Daddy's spoiled little lass.
Si me traes 3 hierbas de maná, podría hacerte una remesa. Vale, que traerle hierbas de maná a este hombre. Apuntado en las misiones.
Its vault holds an otherworldly sword, or so the stories go. Many have died for such stories, though, so consider this fair warning. See, turns out that islet is home to a terrible necro dragon. Eat you in a single bite, it will. What if the fear don't kill you first? Oh, just the thought of it is...
Vale, nos acaba de decir que hay una espada arriba custodiada por un necrodragón. En una cueva. Información, chicos, la información es poder. Vaya, cuánta comida de aquí. ¿No se puede coger? No. Ahí. Y por aquí no hay nada más. Barriles. Y ya. Bueno, espérate. No. No. Ah, mira, pues, escudo. Y un gato. Vale. Pues 3 hierbas de maná, hemos dicho. A lo mejor es un carácter.
I have.
Sí.
And this gentleman, Saber, has agreed to aid us. Now may we ask you to set sail?
Well then, I'd be honored. Come aboard. We'll depart as soon as you're ready.
What's wrong, Celica? Feeling blue?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just that the last time I was on a ship was when I came to the island.
Hey, that's right. Bowie and I used to take little trips every now and again, but never with you. Shame we never got to travel as a group. Would have been way more fun.
Are you completely daft, May? Celica came here in hiding, remember? She can't just announce herself by hopping aboard a pleasure cruise.
I know that much, Bowie. Of course I do. I'm just saying I'm happy we're getting the chance now. Isn't that right, Celica?
Please stop talking before you dig a grave so deep we all go tumbling in.
It's fine, Bowie, really. And I'm happy to be traveling with you as well, May. Though I'm also anxious. What could have happened to Milla? Will we even make it to the temple to find out? And... I'm sorry. Best I keep this one to myself.
What? Oh, that's just mean.
Where are you right now? And what are you doing? Are you still living in that village with Grandpapa? No. I can tell. You've left your home behind, haven't you? I want to see you so badly. There's so much I need to ask. Perhaps Milla will cause our paths to cross on this journey.
Vale, tenemos que llegar hasta allí. ¿Qué es eso?
Are you in pain,
Ah,
my
Duma.
Lord Duma? The sight tears at my heart. But you needn't endure it much longer. I've had report that the girl has left the island. I will deliver her to you without fail. She of the fated children, bearer of the brand.
¿Se la quieren dar de comer a Duma o algo así? Pues creo... porque ya llevamos 45 minutos, ya hemos visto todo esto. Y ya pasaríamos a hacer los combates en barco, a rescatar a esta gente que no sabemos quién es, y hacernos el dragón. Así que creo que lo vamos a dejar aquí. Y en el siguiente capítulo ya hacemos más acción, en plan con los dos barcos, esto de aquí, y ya pasamos aquí hasta la cueva del necrodragón este. Porque yo creo la espada esa de la que hablaba la mujer. Y a ver si conseguimos yemas de maná para traérselo aquí al chico de la ciudad. Así que nada, chicos, nos vemos en el siguiente. ¡Adiós! Espera, antes de irte, agradecerte por haber visto el vídeo y me haré muy feliz si te suscribieras al canal. Nada más. Adiós, adiós.